Whether we live in Chicago or the suburbs, life is fast-paced. Throughout the course of our day, we move freely from place to place, rarely thinking about what goes on, even underground, from a few inches to several feet.
People don't always think of the natural gas distribution system because it's underground. And that's a good thing, because that means we're continuing to deliver service to our customers safely and reliably.
I always say that if we lifted up people's yards as if they were a carpet, the general public would be astounded by what's underneath there.
And we realize you don't always think about our pipes because they're below ground. Our goal here, though, is to try to minimize the disruption. We do that through modern construction techniques, and we will leave the area so your sidewalks, your lawn, the street, in as good a condition, if not better, than when we were there.
We live on an infrastructure, a maze of complex technology, things that enable us to do everything from taking a hot shower to turning on a light, things most of us take for granted in our everyday world.
We sometimes will think about cable. Well, sometimes, and when we had telephones, we thought about it a lot, but we really forget about the electric and the gas infrastructure.
So safety is at the top of our list, a top priority for People's Gas, and it's based upon the nature of our product. So what we try to do is educate customers on how they can avoid disruptions to our lines, and ultimately there's a process that we have to follow to ensure the safety of not only our employees but of the customers.
There have been a lot of advances on how we think about the product and how we deliver the product and how we make sure that it's as safely delivered as we can, both for our people that are working around the product, but more importantly for the public.
So People's Gas has been serving the city of Chicago for 165 years, and it is an awesome responsibility we have to serve all of our customer types. And the infrastructure project that we're embarking on allows us to continue that history of safe and reliable natural gas distribution.
Well, it's important to have partners like NPL work with us because they bring expertise into our company, if you would, and into our processes that we don't necessarily want to build ourselves. They are experts in construction, and so they're bringing best practices from other companies they're working with. They're very focused on making sure that they do their work as safely as they can and as efficiently and as effectively as they can. So we're delighted to have NPL as a partner.
So, what should consumers do when they want to add those new trees and bushes to their front yard?
Call before you dig. I would want to make sure that anyone who is a homeowner or who is out and about wanting to do some yard work, remember that you don't know what's underground.
We'll come out after they call Digger and provide locating services for our pipes to ensure that there's no disruption or emergency conditions that arise from hitting one of our gas lines.
So be careful. Call before you dig. Call Julie, 811, and they'll come out and put flags on your ground. They may spray paint it, but the spray paint will go away. And that way you know what's under there and you won't put yourself or your family in harm's way.
Our goal is to continue to provide safe and reliable natural gas service to you, done in an efficient, cost-effective way.
So we're delighted to be here with the Flower and Garden Show to make sure that we have the opportunity to tell a little bit more of our story to our customers.
Living in a world that's moving, changing, and rapidly growing. NPL, providing a safer, greener planet. One that enables us to rely on the things we need when we need them. NPL. Think ahead. And remember, before you dig,
There's a lot more underground than you realize.
can you dig it?